Journalists, you are listening live here to Brandon freaking Lewis. This is our first episode of MyGM. This is the first video I am recording in nearly 4 years. I can't wait. Let's get to it. Here we go. MyGM, first time ever opening this into WWE2K22. Make sure you leave a like. Here we go. Look at all these save slots we have. We're going to start a new one right here. Here we go. We're going to skip this because I know you guys can't hear it. Becoming a GM. All right, welcome to my GM mode. We get to make our choice. And I've been thinking about this. Do we choose William Regal, Sonya Deville, Adam Pearce, Shane McMahon, or Stephanie McMahon with the McMahon presence? Folks, I think we go with Shane McMahon going coast to coast. And coast to coast is a GM interference booked. This week we'll run an additional +2 show bonus and be free to book this week. Shane McMahon has access to this exclusive power card, coast to coast. Yes, I am sure we want to use Shane McMahon. Now we have to choose a brand. And folks, the thing that I was thinking about was with my old GM mode that I did almost 4 years ago in SVR 2008, I was SmackDown. I want to make SmackDown the #1 show again. SmackDown Live with Shane McMahon. We are choosing the birth of legends, which means 6 random superstars on your roster or their popularity increased by at least 6. Here we go. Opponent type, you can see we can choose AI or human. Our opponent, we are going to choose Stephanie McMahon for Monday Night Raw. And you can see the McMahon presence here earned twice as much money from arena attendance this week. And this is war. Means free random selected superstars in the opposing brand cannot be booked on matches next week. Cannot be used the week before a pay-per-view. Alright, here we go. The AI difficulty, let's make it normal. The AI will make more intelligent choices the higher the difficulty settings. I like that. The duration here, we are going to go for 50 weeks. We're going to try to do 1 full year. Now our draft pool will make it default. Our draft settings, we are going to make it manual. And without further ado, let's find out who we are going to be drafting. Who is our first ever superstar in MyGM. Let's go ahead and start the draft and find out. So here we go. Each GM will start with a budget of $2,750,000. GM will take turns drafting one after the other, starting with player 1. Okay, so we get the first pick, it sounds like. There will be 8 rounds of drafting. After the 8th round, drafting becomes optional, and there are the tips. Without further ado, let's get started. Building our roster. Okay, here we go. So here's superstar names. Yes, okay. There's the tabs. I can read through this and pause it in my own time. But we have the #1 pick. Do we take the GOAT, potentially the greatest of all time, in John Cena? Do we take the man, Becky Lynch? Do we take the tribal chief, Roman Reigns? Folks, here we go. You can see our budget on the top right. We are Friday Night SmackDown. We are the A show, which means we must take the big dog, the tribal chief, the head of the table, the universal champion, Roman Reigns. He is going to be our first pick in the draft. Boom, he is drafted. All right, here we go. Who is Raw going to take? Raw takes the man, Becky Lynch. So it comes down to us. Now, do we want to build another huge superstar? We got John Cena on the board. We got the rated R superstar, Edge, on the board. This is a tough decision between Edge, Drew McIntyre, and John Cena. Folks, I think this is my brand. Without further ado, we must take the rated R superstar, Edge, with pick number 2. And they take Drew McIntyre. Okay, he's going to Raw. So it's important to note here, John Cena is still on the board. Take a look at this board. Is Brock Lesnar even on this board? I don't see the beast. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe Brock Lesnar is out there in free agency pool. So there's not a ton of women superstars left. This draft will seem to be very small. We could go with somebody like Bianca Belair to build up our women's division. We could go with Charlotte Flair. We could go with John Cena. That's a very enticing point. However, I think we're going to save some money here, and we are going to go with our stout of the women's division, the EST, Bianca Belair. Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. They take Akira Tozawa. Okay, without a doubt, folks. Without a doubt, we have to take John Cena. He's still on this board. Boom. Our men's division is stacked. Okay, they take Alexa Bliss. Are we blowing for our money here? Do we take the architect, Seth freaking Rollins? I feel like we have to reunite Roman and Seth on the same show. Boom, it is done. They take Tamina. Okay. Finn Balor is on the board. Charlotte Flair is on the board. Sasha Banks is on this board. And you know what? Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks, do we renew this rivalry? It's expensive, I'll tell you that. But I think we got to go with our top 2 studs in the women's division as well. I think we're going to go top heavy. Boom. Sasha Banks, I believe, is going to be our next pick. Raw selects Montez Ford. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, now, do we start building up the tag team division? That's an interesting choice. We got a lot of names down here, folks. We got a lot of big names. But I think that we are going to go with Bayley in the women's division. So we have $1 million left to spend. Raw has a little bit more. We have about $1 million left to spend. We got to start working on this mid card. We got to start going a little bit cheaper down for the superstars. Let's see here. One of the values I like at only $145,000. Welcome to SmackDown, Mandy Rose. So let's see, is there a way? Let's see, great draft picks out there. You now enter the optional round. Do the options to stop drafting if you want to save some money. Money will be used to book special match types. Okay, here we go. So we have 8 superstars on the horizon. Let's take a look at our draft list. So let's see, sort by draft. Okay. So by cost, you have Angelo Dawkins to the Street Profits. Now we really don't have a tag team. That's unfortunate. Wait, did I just sort by name? I have no idea how I'm sorting this draft list, to be honest with you. Let's see. So Woods is out there. Okay, Xavier Woods, 216,000. Man, there's a lot of money to be spent out there. No, I don't want to quit the draft. Braun Strowman, very expensive superstar. It's a tough decision. You know what? We got to go with the A-lister, The Miz. I'm spending some money. Boom, 684,000. Okay, here we go. You got Xavier Woods, Bobby Lashley, Fandango. We're not going to be able to bring the Usos with the Tribal Chief, guys. This is not going to be happening. But let's bring over a cheaper-like superstar. Let's see how the women are looking. Let's see if we can grab Peyton Royce from the Iconics is a good play here. I'm looking for some cheap value here. Dana Brooke, interesting, but I like the veteran Natalya here for the money. We'll take Natalya. We're also, while Charlotte Flair is still on this board, there is still some value there for the Queen. We can make her our last potential pick if we wanted to, but do we need to add someone to the men's side? A Bobby Lashley that I believe would help boost our ratings. You see Finn Balor's up there, Jimmy Uso. Lashley at 217, and then we stop. I feel like we need one more man out there, and I think that man is going to be Happy Corbin at $173,000. You take a look at our roster list. We have Roman Reigns, John Cena, Edge, Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks, Seth Rollins, Bayley, The Miz, Mandy Rose, Natalya. That is a loaded front, and I think Happy Corbin will be our last pick of the draft. And we are going to end this draft. So this, folks, this right here, we have Seth Rollins, Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks, Roman Reigns, Edge, Bayley, John Cena, and Mandy Rose. We have 4 women on the roster, and we have, what does that look like? Let's see, 4 men, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks pretty even to me with Shane McMahon as our leader. There is our team. Let's go ahead and continue this draft. So Raw looks like it's still selecting. That's interesting. Let's see if they take down more of their budget. So we sort of saved our money. You can see there is Raw's roster. Not, in my opinion, at all impressive as our roster. So there are a bunch of free agencies in the pool. Now, we are in Hartford, Connecticut, 4 weeks away from WrestleMania Backlash. Here we go to read our message from Stephanie McMahon. Which I plan on taking Raw that's out of the power rankings. Okay, sure thing, whatever. Can we move on to Triple H? Okay, I have the roster and show capability to do it. I don't think SmackDown stands a chance. Alright, whatever you say. Here we go. Triple H says tonight is the night, the debut show. We have high hopes for you. Here we go. I was born for this, says Shane McMahon. Triple H says, good. I'm expecting big things at SmackDown, making an amazing show. Selecting your champion. Here we go. It's time for you to choose your inaugural champion. Title matches get a match and a boost in the rating. Here we go. Take a look. I believe our SmackDown Men's Champion has to be none other than the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns. And our Women's Champion, I believe, has to be the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. Boom, we have Belair and we have Roman, and they may defend both their titles opening night. Now, I know you can only do 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 in General Manager mode. We'll have to see how that works. Welcome to the GM Up. Top, you'll find the most important information this week, your rank, how many fans you have, and your budget. As you begin to book things, you'll see the cost go up. Make sure to always stay under budget. Okay, speaking of booking things, the first tab was the most important part of being a GM, booking your show. Every non-pay-per-view show have 3 matches that must be booked. Each time you book a match, you'll see it displayed as a fight card on the right side. You can also book 2 promos per show. These are optional, but I encourage you to make use of all your superstars. Okay, thanks, Gulak. So here we go. Let's take a look. Show logistics. All of these are show logistics where you as a GM will have finer control over the booking of everything outside of matches. This dictates your show quality scores. From arena to advertising, you decide it all. While matches are the most important part of a show and will carry more weight, you shouldn't neglect this part of your job. There are 4 categories of show logistics. They are the arena, crew, special effects, and advertisement. The base option for each category is free. Okay, none of these options are available from the start. More will unlock as the season progresses, and most of the time you'll need to pay a one-time fee to unlock that option. But once unlocked, you can book it whenever you want. Okay, that's interesting. So let's take a look. So these things are not available yet, so we're not going to take a look at that. Here we go. We're going to manage roster. Need to know about your superstars. If you select a superstar, you can get more in-depth information about them, including revealed match specialties, morale, and mic skills. Signing free agents and signing legends. Ooh, okay, let's take a look at the sign legend screen. So The Rock, he costs $67,000. Okay, that's interesting. Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker is there. We may have to use Mr. McMahon as well, JBL. And you can see the timestamp for these guys as well. Very interesting there. Let's go to manage our roster. Let's take a look at the tribal chief. You can see we could release talent. You can see the class, its role, its popularity, and all that stuff. Let's take a look. I don't know if you could trade superstars. That'd be interesting. So power cards here. Welcome to the power card hub. The first thing you'll see is the store. The store will include free random power cards every week and what they cost. So health spa here. You can send the chosen superstar to our top spot to recover 12 more stamina. Okay, so we could use that for some of the stuff. There's our ratings. And then this goal here, we have to check our goal. So any special effects show logistics, so free special effects bonus. Okay, on the right side. Okay, well, okay, Triple H says, let's see. Any special effects show logistic booked this week will be free. Okay. Let's see. Special effects. So we'll choose that one. I think that's how you do it. Boom. And now we're on to book our show. Here we go. Our opener, which I believe is super important. In order to book a match, we need at least to book 2 stars and choosing a match type. Okay, be careful. Okay, here we go. I believe super important because I know you can only do one-on-one or tag team. The participants. I believe it's important to have the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns, go up against Seth freaking Rollins from the Shield days. Boom. There is our match. It's to go 1-on-1. I don't know why I think Phil Commissioner goal. I don't understand that. Let's see. You could do an Extreme Rules match, which costs $20,000. Anything goes. But I believe we're going to do the cause very much. This is going to be a title match, and interference will be off. When choosing interference, run in or GM interference. Okay, gotcha. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and save this match. Now, match number 2 in the mid-card, I believe should be a nice solid match between The Miz and John Cena. We got to get Cena on that opening card. Boom. The end of the white thing, Phil Commissioner goal. What is our Commissioner goal? Any special effects show logistic book this week will be free. So special effects, again, show logistics, special effects, boom. Like, I don't understand. So these are locked. Like, I don't understand. Purchase, boom. Okay. I'm confused on that front. But let's go to our main event now, where we are going to do a 2-on-2 tag team match featuring the SmackDown Women's Champion Bianca Belair. She is going to team with the veteran Natalya against the team of Sasha Banks and Bayley in a tag team match. You can see right there, our commissioner goal is met right there with our main event. The cost here, you can see we can do a TLC, we can do Hell in a Cell, which costs $35,000. This is going to be a normal match. We're going to do all normal matches this week, I believe. And interference here, we're going to do a run, and it's going to cost $2,000. We are going to have Mandy Rose run in on the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bianca Belair, to start off that rivalry. That's the plan. All right, so there is the show. Let's go ahead and save it. Would you like to continue? Yes, we're going to simulate that match. So, boom. That is it. And I believe that now we can go ahead and confirm our booking. Now, we are going to play. Or, excuse me, no, wait, that's not it. We'll do a promo here. Okay, here we go. We're going to do a call out here. We are going to have Edge call out Happy Corbin. I love it. Chance, let's see. Okay, we're going to go and say the promo. Boom, that's going to cost us $3,000. But you know what? It'll be worth it, I believe, in the end. And now, here we go. We're going to do a self promo. Let's see. Oh, Happy Corbin's the only person left for self promo. We do call out. What do we have? Happy Corbin. Okay, he's the only one left. So all superstars are booked or otherwise busy. Okay, maybe we don't. Maybe we do a self promo with Corbin at the end of the night. That's what I'm guessing. Boom. We have Corbin. He can self call him out. Let's see. We have 4 women here in a tag team match. Mandy Rose. I thought we had one more woman that we could add to it, but Mandy's probably busy. So we have Corbin again on a self call out. Corbin isn't. I mean, I guess we could have Corbin call out Edge as well, or you know what? I'm wondering here if we can have. Okay, so there's no more superstars to book. So because they're in a match. Okay, gotcha. So we're gonna have Corbin also do a self promo at the end of the night talking about Edge after he calls him out. We're gonna have Corbin respond as well at the end of the night. And here we go. There's gonna be our 2 promos. You know what? This one may not even. Yeah, you know what? We're going to keep it in. We might as well have a stacked show. We'll see. We're going to make mistakes as we go. You guys tell I'm doing this off rip. Totally fine by me. We got 3 normal matches with our big superstars. Let's go ahead and confirm the booking. Here's your show snapshot where you can get a quick overlook of everything booked or not booked. This will be your last chance to make any changes. Okay. So you take a look at this. Our commissioner goal has been met. There is our show logistics. We are going to go ahead and confirm the booking. And boom, here we are at SmackDown. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. The Shield reunion here to kick off our show for the Universal Championship. We're going to go ahead and we are going to play this match before we simulate the rest of our show. This will be, on every episode, folks, we're going to play at least one match per week. Let's go ahead and play this match. The Universal Champion Roman Reigns against the Architect, the Visionary, Seth Rollins. Oh, this is really cool. This is nice SmackDown intro here. Boom, boom, boom. Here's the entrances. Now we're just going to go ahead and skip these entrances because I know that you guys cannot hear any of the audio. Besides, we were in a high school gym. And let's go ahead and kick things off here. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins is our first ever match on SmackDown here in GM mode, and it is for the Universal Championship. Michael Cole alongside Pat McAfee at ringside as these 2 former Shield brothers take on all of the personnel. Now again, Roman Reigns does not have Paul Heyman here in this universe mode. He does not have the Usos. We did not draft the Usos. So it is Roman on his own here against his former brother in Seth Rollins in the Shield. Oh, Rollins, and look at Reigns again. Oh, a nice counter on a clothesline to Rollins. These 2 superstars, I guarantee you, are going to leave it all on the line in this ring because this is what they do. These are the superstars of SmackDown. Reigns again, a nice suplex to Rollins. And again, guys, we're going to figure this out as you go. If you're enjoying this, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, leave a rate down below for the first ever episode of GM Mode. I am so excited to be bringing this to you. And Rollins tugging out the back. Oh, nice clothesline. He essentially right there seemed like he slit the throat as the Universal Champion Roman Reigns could be in a world of trouble. He does not have. It's bear repeating. He does not have Paul Heyman. He does not have the Usos at ringside. The end of the table is on his own, but he gets out of the way right there of a Rollins attempt. Oh, and a nice neck breaker there by the Tribal Chief, who's looking to deliver a considerable amount of blows. There's a punch right there to the face, and there's a punch as well. Rollins, nice response, but look at Reigns. Nice block and a belly to belly. Right to his former foe, the Architect. And now look at this, Reigns. He's got Rollins in the corner. Look at this, Roman Reigns lifting Rollins. Oh, nice punch. Reigns going up to the top. Roman Reigns to the superplex. And doing damage down to Rollins, who gets out of the way. Oh, what a knee. Rollins just struck Reigns. Rollins has the Reigns up. Ooh, I was going to say has the tribal chief up, and I said Reigns at the same time. Oh, nice duck out of the way by Reigns. A nice shot there. Oh. Again, Roman just so vicious, so calculating. And these two men know each other so well. Oh my goodness. Nice belly to back suplex. And now Reigns feeling it. Reigns is feeling it. Reigns, oh, a punch. And now with a guillotine. Guillotine by Reigns, and Rollins immediately gets out of it, sensing his championship opportunity maybe put away. Oh, man, what a punch there by Reigns. Again, Roman just so sadistic. A nice duck underneath, and Roman Reigns. Oh, a clothesline just turning Rollins inside out. And Rollins is in trouble. Rollins is in trouble as the end of the table heads towards the corner for a spear. Will that do it? Reigns, hook of the leg, middle of the ring, official on top, and the tribal chief retains the Universal Championship in our first ever match here on SmackDown. You may not be able to hear Greg Hamilton, but he just made the announcement. Roman Reigns is still the Universal Champion. And the question is, who will face him at WrestleMania Backlash for the Universal title? See right there, there's the winner. Roman Reigns, you got your first match rating. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and continue. Take a look here. We're going to go ahead. We are going to simulate the rest of the show. Here we go as we now head over to Monday Night Raw's booking. See the first match, Roderick Strong, Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Let's go ahead and simulate Raw's show. And there's the graphic as we compare their opener. Raw did better. Mid-card, Raw did better. In the main event, Raw did better. That is not good. Raw did way better. Take a look at the match report. They're 1.5 stars. The match was a competitive display between popularity and talented superstars. The two tag teams offered solid complementary wrestling classes and a satisfying performance of the superstars contributing to the quality of the match. Let's see about Roman and Rollins. Two superstars in the pinnacle of wrestling popularity were on show in tonight's match. Cena and Miz. The Miz defeated John Cena. The match was on competitive display. And you take a look here. Sasha Banks and Bayley defeated Bianca Belair and Natalya to try to get a future opportunity. So, you look at Raw here. As you take a look, Drew McIntyre blitzes Roderick Strong with a great match. The main event somehow got 3 stars. I don't know how the hell this match got 3 stars. A self-promo and a self-promo as well, which cost them money. So, not bad to see. You take a look here. Our rating score is 79. I don't think that's not too bad for SmackDown. Our fan change was plus 62,000. We earned money this week, which is good. We got 74,000 in profits. I'll take it. And our free booking quality effects, we earned our commissioner goal. We're going to go ahead and confirm and continue. You take a look at Raw's numbers. Ooh, they got 82,000 in fan change. They made 70,000 total profit. So I do think that, if Raw gets ahead happy, that's fine, whatever. Take a look at week 1. Raw has $180,000 left. We have $454,000, so we have a lot more money in the bank. That's fine by me. We're also pretty close in fans. It's not like we're that far behind, but it looks like here as we're heading into week 2 in Kansas City, Missouri. We are going to be back here next week with WWE2K22 MyGM. Make sure to leave a like, comment, leave a rate down below.